Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Little Frenchie in Big Texas. I am Anne and today I am taking you grocery shopping to my local warehouse, Costco here, in the greater Houston area. And nowadays when you go grocery shopping, you never know what to expect. Are the shelves gonna be full or empty? And this time it was not good, definitely not good. The shelves were not full, the produce were not fresh, and the warehouse was just not clean. A lot of empty boxes, and it made me wonder whether they had cut on staff, because usually they're pretty good at picking them up and putting them away, leaving empty shelves, okay, but leaving something clean, and here it was not. So I'll let you look at the pictures, at the videos. They speak for themselves, and as always, be prepared. Thank you all for watching. So we're starting the visit here in the produce section in the cold room, and it was not full at all. Look at the stack up here of the pallets and all these empty shelves, all empty. I was actually looking for fresh strawberries and salad, and they were not fresh. That's the main issue. I had to dig through the strawberries, and at the end the pack I bought was, I discovered some rotten ones back home. They were not good, and it was hard to find salads. The one I usually buy was just not there, really not there. The only one that was somehow similar was this romaine, artisan romaine hearts here, but that was it. They were pretty low, and some of them were not fresh at all. And then I was just surprised at the price here of these organic Honeycrisps apples. $18. Man, okay, you've got quite a few, but still. And I let you notice here the stack up of the pallets. You got quite a few pallets. I don't know how many, 6, 8, to just raise all the produce up, because there's not enough at the bottom. The bananas were a mess. Honestly, they were not as fresh as usual, and it was pretty messy. I think people had digged in there to find some greener one to keep longer, and hard to find. Here are the kiwis, the ones I usually get. They were on promotion, which might explain why there were so few in there. It was the deal of the month. So, but yeah, look at that stacked up. They had pumpkins, so we're starting October with pumpkins. They had some pumpkins. Another empty area was the milk. So look at this. This is a whole milk. Usually you have two side by side, and it's really stacked up and full. The skim milk, there wasn't that much either, but they had a lot of eggs. So eggs, plenty. And now we're going to the very back of the store, which was overall pretty well stacked up depending on what you're looking for. They were low in water. So you've got all the empty pallets here, and all this was supposed to be water. So pretty low on their home brand, which is pretty good deal for the water. But otherwise, tons of toilet paper, paper towels, and if you look up on the top shelves, all these are paper towels mostly, and you had a lot of drinks as well, cans, Coke, Sprites, but mostly paper towels. So they got a whole shipment of paper towels, Bounty or their own brand. Moving to the next aisle here, where you got the aluminum foil, the paper plates, and so on. Look at the shelves, the top shelves. You've got a lot, again, of this do not inventory, DNI, that pretty much should not be there. A lot of empty boxes. Another DNI here. It looks like a printer of some kind. I'm not too sure what they put in these doll boxes, but that's, yeah, not fruits for sure. Some more empty shelves here. And more toilet paper and paper towels. They had a shipment here. Very well stocked on the top shelves. Look at that. Charming, I think. Cottonelle or Scott. Yeah. Empty here. Another do not inventory, which obviously is not steak here. Not too sure. I'm guessing some items for their food court, but and here is what I was talking about, the mess and them not picking up the empty boxes. It just looked messy, and usually it is not the case. They're pretty tied up in that warehouse. But here, positive, you had some Gatorade. Yes, yes, yes. Moving to another aisle, another do not inventory, and these definitely, these are files from an office. So, I mean, they're just filling up the shelves here. That is it. More Bounty, look. Full and DNI on top. More DNI. It's everywhere. I mean, they're just filling up the shelves here. And empty here. Empty, empty. So not much creamers. And you got all these 3M boxes, and they had all these furniture boxes as well on the shelves. That obviously furniture that take quite a bit of room that I had not noticed in the past. And here is the coffee area. Coffee and next to the cold food and the cheese, which was pretty low. You can see the empty boxes here. That section was not well stocked. So I went to look at the bacon, the meat, and the fish. A lot of empty boxes again. Look at that. You might have one pack left in the big box, and that's it. And look here, that's supposed to be bacon. Yeah, you got one stack at the bottom, and that's it, and nothing behind. Very empty. Oh, and that's the lunch meat, sandwich meat. Look at what was left. You can count them in on your fingers pretty much. Same for the other brand, empty. They had Lunchables back. Okay, if you want some, I wouldn't say junk food, but almost. But yeah, look at that. And now looking at the seafood section, more empty boxes here. So these were the shrimps, their own brand, which obviously have a good price and pretty much out. So this is the oil section with the vinegar completely empty and left all the empty boxes, a bit of a mess. And you had other items that were running pretty low on that aisle. And as always, I like to look up what's on the shelves, and as you could see, it had nothing to do with food, but it filled up the shelves. Oh, not that one actually, that one was empty. But what I found really interesting this time at the store is the furniture display. It was taking a lot of room, a lot of space. You could walk around all you want, and that space used to be all previous years the Christmas area, all the toys for the kids. And I mean, look at that, it's just empty. Yeah, they've got sofa on display, which take a lot of room, and boxes. I'm starting to worry about Christmas and what's going to be there for the kids for toys, because it's running extremely low. And yeah, look at this here. So we are in the kitchen area, the utensils, the tools, the mini equipment, and look what on top of the shelves. All these are furnitures, and big ones, and not small furnitures. Large armoires and so on, pretty much taking up the whole room. It's making the shelves look so packed, so full, but it doesn't give you much space in terms of kitchen items. In the next aisle, more kitchen items was about the same. So here is where you find the food saver. And look on top, more furniture. Here it was an armoire. But at least it was pretty well stacked for the food saver in the bags. So not complaining on that one, it was stacked. What was interesting is the microwave, because it's been running low in pretty much all the stores I've been to, Walmart, Sam's Club, and here you didn't have that many either. 4 of them. That was it, the one on display. Not many at all. And still some empty spaces on top and more furniture here. So the small kitchen appliances, you had some on the shelf, but I'm not sure you had a lot of stock. Some coffee, the cups, so that was good. So here we are moving to the sweets. Some cookies, some were pretty low, but others well stacked. So depending on what you like, you might find the one you want. Same for the crackers here. A bit of a mess here on the cereals. Some empty boxes as well. And pretty low on that one. But you had the oats. Not that much on this one, but yeah, you just have to be lucky at this point. You're not sure what you're gonna find when you go. Pretty low here. We were in the spices section, and as you can see, it was running low. Some were completely empty, and others, yeah, half full. Yeah, spices, which one? The Himalayan salt, sea salt, their own brand, gone. On the other side, if you look up, we got some more empty shelves and some more of this pink do not inventory label. So I believe here we had the sugar and the flour. As you can see, not that much on the flour, and on top of it, a whole row of do not inventory items. Not looking good, guys. Not looking good. Look at that here. What does it have to do on the shelf? A bit of a mess here. And just to show it to you, see, these are plastic containers. Look at that. That's something they probably have on in their food court. I don't know what's doing on the shelf. So that was actually a very good deal. These mashed potatoes, $5. You had a full bag of 8 individual packs. So that was a good deal. Pretty much what was left. Pretty low on the minute rice. And here is the view from the entrance where they started piling the Christmas items. So that's what you have for Christmas, and the row just after are the toys. And there's really not that much left. But when you look at it from the entrance here, actually the cashier, it doesn't look that bad. I mean, they're piling stuff on the shelves and to make it look full.